Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to another episode. And today we're going to be going and building our space station. So, the interior, I just added a couple of lights before I started recording, just so I could see when I started. But we're inside now. This is all good, and we finished this in the last episode. And we've got our door now that leads us out. We've obviously moved a few things around, but if we come out here, it is currently night time. But now we've got our inside. It's all finished. We come upstairs. We've got our two launch pads or landing pads, both a vertical and a horizontal. Come inside again and go out the front door. Around here to the control tower with the excavator pit that we built out. And we just cleaned up a couple of things like the side here, all around the edge, and just prettied it all up so it all looks nice. So everything is now finished. This base is what I consider to be complete. Obviously, there's some polish that we can do, but overall, and even the mine now, this drill could technically be taken out. We've finished with this. I'm leaving it in there for now. I don't think we're ever going to go deeper. Maybe we go deeper in the future. I don't know. But stone is just not really worth it for us, and I think we're going to turn this into a. I think that's deep enough now that we can turn this into a decent rocket silo. So we're pretty much done there. That's being said. We need to go and get some energy.
Energy critical.
Alright, let's just get our energy back up. Helmet was down and we had no energy. That's why we were dying. If we just lifted our helmet up because we are in an oxygen place, we don't need energy. Alright, so we're at 100%. Right, so there's a couple of things I just wanted to quickly do. I'm going to head upstairs. I want to put some lights on these ships. So if we're out and about, I really like the idea of us being able to see where we're going. So for that to happen, I just want to put a light on this side. And I'll go and do the same on the other side. Same place. And we're going to do the same on the other ship. Nothing crazy, but if we were going to be heading out, just want to put a couple of lights on here, just so we can see what we're doing. Alright, perfect. Now, for this one, we could even put a couple on the side here. We don't need to, but we're going to just so we've got them. Alright, so that's all the lights done for all the ships. Put everything away. Okay, so now, next job that we have to do today is we have to build all of this and then we have to load it up on that ship. That is our next job. So, what we're going to do is clear everything out. Also, we're just going to go over to the refinery here. Clear out the stuff that we don't need at the moment. Just put it into here out the way. And we're going to start with one item at a time and we're going to build it out. So this is everything we're going to need to build it. And I'm pretty sure we got enough. We've got better tools now, so we're able to build quicker. Cannot withdraw. Wow, so we don't have enough steel plates. Alright, so let's do another 2,000 steel plates, because, you know, that's always going to come in handy. We're going to need as many steel plates as we can get anyway. They're going to come really quickly, so that's all good. That's now finished. As far as I'm concerned, that's complete. Let's now do the next section. It's going to be the survival kit. Anything that we need that we don't have, we're going to have to build. Like medical comps. We've got silver and gold to do that now. So we're okay. Let's just get the production on those medical comps. There you go. It's going to finish those nice and quick for us. Beautiful. And we can get these up to 100% as well. We've got all the components for that. We'll grab some steel plates because we know we're going to need a lot of them. Right, the assembler. Next thing to make is the assembler. Getting all these steel plates in here. Alright, all the construction components, motors, displays, metal grids, computers, lots and lots of stuff we're going to need here. All of which we should have at the moment. Just costing us a little bit to get them out, but that's everything we need there. Last one to build. Very, very big. This is going to be the refinery. Oh, no, sorry, we've got the cargo as well next to that, but yeah, this one a bit of a beast. But just much, much quicker to build now in terms of both welding capability and also printing capability. We're not really waiting on much. Just trying to get these out. Alright, that is just steel plates now. That's all we're waiting on there. So whilst we're waiting on the steel plates for that, which are building, we're going to just get ourselves ready as much as we can from here. That's interior plates. Steel tubes, everything else that we're going to need here. I'm pretty sure we've got enough to do this, but we're just going to keep going. Lots of metal grids. And I think that's now complete. Which leaves the last item that we need to build to be this refinery, which is the big one. And this is just the steel plates. There's a lot of steel plates here. At the moment, that is what we need to do in production, so we're just going to tell that we need these plates. Alright, so let's have a look and see what the problem is. If we go down to the refinery. Refinery, there is currently nothing in the refinery. We're out of iron. We've run out. We've got no iron left. So we are going to have to go and get some more iron, just so we can finish off these steel plates. Another reason why we do this is just so that we can check and make sure that we've got all the materials that we need. We don't want to get all the way up there and find out we're just a little bit short. So we're going to head up. We're going to get into our mining ship. Just checking our mining ship and making sure it's empty. Of which it's not. Now it is. Alright, so we can head off. Let's just recharge to auto, unlock. Away we go. So we know we want iron. We know iron is over here. So we can head in this general direction. Okay, this should hopefully be... We might need a little bit of ice, but I think we've got enough, to be honest, to get us out of the orbit. We know how to get out of orbit now. We can do it effectively. We can keep practicing to get better, but we know how to do that. And get up to that space station. We'll get everything built up there, and then we're going to have not only our base on Earth, but we're going to have a space station as well. And then we just need to connect the two together and find a way to be able to create a signal, and then... Well, and then we can start working on transport ships and some really cool fun things to be able to get us back down. Alright, so one of the things at the moment here, if we go and press... Go to the lights here. You'll see there are two lights. If I press K and go to the K menu to have a look at these lights, interior 1 and 2, we can actually turn up the radius of these to make them much bigger. Turn up the intensity. There doesn't need to be any fall off, any offset. No blink or anything like that. This is gonna make these lights a lot brighter now. So they are on the side, not on the front. We do need to have one on the front, so that's something we can work on later. But at least when we get into here now, you'll see this starts to light this whole area up for us. So again, do need to put one on the front. Would make life a lot easier, and we can look to do that next time. Right, getting as much of this iron as we can. Trying to get about 50,000 kilograms. Trying to make sure we get only iron and nothing else. Okay, that's pretty much it. We're full. So we're just going to head back up. And back to base. Remembering that we need about 700 meters to stop when we're full. There's still a solid 25 minutes of battery, and that's at full thrust. We'd actually get more if we just turn it off. See, we've just made that up to 50 minutes by turning off the space brakes. 800 meters, we're going to try and stop. Hitting those brakes. Alright, now we can put some lights down here. That might not be a bad idea. So we can put some lights down for night time so we can see where we're landing. Maybe a different coloured light, we can do that as well. But for now, we're just going to come down like this. You can kind of see where we're aiming for. And we're on. Nice and easy. We're going to lock on, jump out. And that's a lot of iron now that we're going to have, which is nice. That should allow us to finish off all our refining. We're just going to check the refinery out. Yep, all the iron is in there already, which is nice. Printing out the last of those parts that we need. So we just jump down here. Already at 510. Great. So whilst we're here and waiting for those, let's just make sure that our ship is ready to go. We're going to look at the spaceship. So cargo, ice, there's a lot there. We don't actually need to take that much out with us. That is a lot of ice. There's actually a lot in the base cargo top as well. So the O2H2 generator is done. We don't need any in the dock connector. Don't really need any in the cockpit, to be honest. We could take some out if we wanted to, but we don't need to. So we're going to take this out as full. I mean, we could fill up the dock connector as well, just so we've got extra. But already we've got all of our... If we go to the control panel and we had a look... We're going to want to look at these tanks. They're all at 100% anyway. So we don't have to worry about anything here. Alright, let's grab these. We're at 641. So still a few more to go. Almost there now. Alright, while that's taking its time, we're going to go and get our spaceship. We're going to disconnect our spaceship so it is not connected to the base at all. We're going to head up here. This time we want our spaceship. Alright, we're going to be able to turn on our thrusters and also on these. We've got everything else on, so we're going to unlock ourselves and be able to take off. And what we're looking for is just the ability to land just over here next to all this gear. So we're going to put this down. We're locked on the ground now. We can turn off our engines. Now all of that's done. We can literally just drop everything we need into here gear-wise. So let's make sure we've got everything we need. I'm hoping we don't need to do this in 2 trips. Might be that we don't have enough storage. We can always leave the ice behind if we need to. That's it. That is now built. And then just a couple more steel plates that it's building, but that's more than enough. We don't need anything else at this stage. Alright, so that is everything that we need to take with us. So what we're going to do now is we're going to break this down. Alright, and then what we're going to do is we're going to load this into our ship, like so. Coming back over here. We'll pick up the bits we dropped. I don't think there was any other parts there. I'm just going to check. No, we're good. Load that up. Take the dock connector. The survival kit that we're going to want.
Inventory full.
And again, just chucking everything that we've got into here. Right, the assembler, which is the next big one.
Inventory full. Inventory full.
All these parts going into this ship at the moment. Now, this ship is going to be a lot heavier than normal, which means it is going to use more fuel to get up. But this is a big payload that we're taking up to be able to build all of our base station. All right, let's get this one next.
Full.
Still going well.
Inventory full.
So these raw materials.
Inventory full. Inventory full.
Okay.
Inventory full.
There's a lot of parts here, as you can see. All right, now we are full. So this is full. This cockpit is full. The generator is full. And that means we're going to have to take the ice out. We simply don't have enough room for the ice. What that means is we're just going to build this back up for the moment. We're going to come back over here. And now we're going to take out the dock connector, all of the ice. And we're going to chuck that in here because we just don't have enough for that ice. Now, if need be, we can make an extra home for this. We could always do a little cargo box or just a couple of other things if we needed to get out. But I'm hoping we won't need to. I'm hoping we can just use this to drop this stuff off.
Inventory full. Inventory full.
All right, we are getting close. Did anything drop out here? I didn't see it. I want to make sure I didn't forget anything. All right, and now we've got a refinery. And the refinery is going to be really difficult because there's so many steel plates here. And actually, we're pretty full at the moment. So I don't think we're going to get the refinery up on this run. We just don't have what we need for it. Now, as I mentioned, we can put another cargo box on here if we want to. We could just literally load one on top. Take that as well if we wanted to. So we've got some more stuff to go up with us. The refineries are going to be a bit of a challenge because we do need that. So now that we know that this is kind of full, but we don't have enough, we could quite easily just, for now, to be simple, we could just say small cargo, medium cargo container. We could just slap that on the back. We need a plate. So in order to do this, we're going to need an interior plate. But we could just slap that on the back like that for now. Now, we can just come and grab these parts from here. It's not going to take that many. Now, this is not connected to the rest of the ship, which means we need to put the stuff in here.
Inventory full.
Like so. It's not connected to the rest of the stuff.
Inventory full.
Also, it just adds a little bit more on the back.
Full. Inventory full.
There's a lot of stuff on here.
Inventory full. Inventory full.
Okay. I know there's a lot of back and forth here, but it's kind of what we need to do.
Inventory full.
Now, any spare space that we've got, we're going to put ice in case we burn through what we've got, but we're
Inventory full.
really filling up here. We can't deposit anything else, unfortunately. That is now full as well. So everything there now full. And we are still short 340. And we've got 115 on us. So we are... Yeah, we're really struggling at the moment for these. I think what we're going to have to do, and I don't really want to do this, but we could put another one on the back. It's just, that's going to start getting really big. Much bigger than I want it to be. I think we're just going to have to be 340 plates short. I think as we go up, we can start to process as we're up there. And we don't have a drill, unfortunately, so... We are going to need to take a ship up with us, like a... We could put a drill on the front of this. We could take that with us. and go out and drill. That is an option. I think we've kind of got enough to make this work, but yeah, we're gonna have to. Let's just. We'll take another interior plate here. We don't really want to be doing this. This is not... I'm just going to drop off one of these. Just to pick up an interior plate. Again, this is not ideal when we look at the length and what we're building here. And how we're building it. Let's just put these parts back into here. And also, we don't know how this is gonna... We don't know how this is gonna fly. So that's the other thing we need to consider.
Inventory full. Inventory full.
I feel like U-Haul. Hold on, wait. There we go. That is it. All of the parts that we needed. So we're going to come across to here. We're going to grab as much ice as we can because I have a feeling we may need it on the way out. So we are going to load up with some extra ice. Also, we want to be able to build a drill. So if we just come to here and type in drill. We're going to need 30... Alright, let's look at what we need here. So if I wanted to build this, just to put it on the front of the ship, for example. I would need a steel plate to do that. Alright, so then I'm going to grab that. Grab all the bits I need. I'll put those in here. And then I'll just take that off the front for now because I don't want to weigh this down. And then I think all we're going to do, just take with us some extra steel plates. And that should be enough. That should be everything we need. Now, obviously, we've got a lot more in terms of size than what we had before. We weigh 61,000 kilograms. So we're a lot heavier than we were before. We need to make sure we're going to be able to take off and get out of orbit with this. We're going to just save the game. And here we go. This is it. Moment of truth. So, we're ready to go. We've got everything we need. We're going to unlock. We are massively, massively heavy here. Alright, so that's... I'm hoping going to be enough for us to lift off. Looks like we are really struggling here. We might need to use a little bit of this hydrogen just to get this boost up because we are so heavy at the moment. Kind of just hoping that's going to be enough for us to get us off the ground. Looks like we are going up, which is good. 15 minutes of battery left. I mean, we are heavy. We are super heavy. But we are going up, and that's good, and that means it's going to start getting easier. The higher we go, the easier this is going to get for us. We are going to burn through fuel, but we have enough, so we should be good. Well, we're actually going down now. So we're going to turn these back on. See if we can get that boost again. Just watching the speed there, we can see 620. We're slowing down a bit, a little bit more of a boost. Just trying to get up. We've got 15 minutes of battery left, so that should be all right. Almost up to 1,000 meters. But already really struggling with this. As you can see, slowing down again. Very, very heavy at the moment. Burning through again. Just trying to get this speed going up. Up to 1,000 meters now. slowing down again. Not even 20 meters a second off the ground. I'm really struggling to get up at the moment. 20 meters a second with a bit of boost. It's starting to get a bit easier now. But we are too heavy for these thrusters. Okay, trying not to burn through too much. We're also burning through the wrong type because we're turning all of our boosters on, which is not ideal. So I think given the fact that we're struggling with these right now, we're actually going to stop relying on them. And instead we're going to turn on these and we're going to start heading up this way instead. So we're going to look for that space base. We can see it's right up there. Alright, those thrusters are now off. We are going for it. We are full speed. But we are going to be burning through hydrogen. We kind of need this though because we're not able to get away otherwise. We're up to 100 now. So this is good. So we are able to... Now we're up to the... Uh-oh. 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 Something blew up there. We need to see what that was. Alright, so here's a problem. Here's a problem. Let's just land very quickly. Let's just land. So even though we were actually going then at... even though we were actually going then at 100 meters a second, it's because we were coming down and not going up. So we actually lost something off the back there. We lost both of our cargoes and we lost 2 of our thrusters, which meant we lost a lot of gear. That is really unfortunate. That is really unfortunate. That's not what we wanted to happen. We couldn't go up quick enough. We didn't have enough boosts there. So now we have 2 choices. Either, and this is the 2 choices we have. We have to take this back, rebuild it, reload everything we've just lost, which is what we should really do. If this is realistic, that's what we're going to have to do. Or we can just load the game. We are not going to load this game because if we load this game, I feel like we're cheating. But we're going to miss out on so much stuff because we don't have the resources we need to be able to get up now. And also we're missing 2 of our boosts off the back. So we've still got our battery, which is good. The only thing it feels like we lost is those 2 cargo boxes, which had all that cargo in it. So we're back to kind of where we started, really, just minus 2 thrusters off the back on this side. Thankfully, we've still got the battery and everything else attached to it. So let's go back and chuck some more thrusters on. I feel like that's going to be vital for us. Alright, so we're going to look for our base, which is actually over there, a couple of kilometers away. Now, we're actually going to struggle to go forward. Let's turn these on. And let's get the power on these properly. So that is why it is also very important that you're not just looking at your meters per second, you're also looking at how far you are off the ground. Because we were actually going at 100 meters a second then, because we were so heavy, we were going 100 meters a second towards Earth, not away from it. So even though we got up to a decent height, we just come tumbling straight back down again. So good lesson, good lessons. Bit of a noob thing to do there. But we're alive. That's the main thing. And also this is super, super heavy right now. So we want to be really, really careful here as we land. Not every takeoff is smooth. Sometimes things go wrong. Sometimes there are challenges, and this is just one of those examples. Oh, we lost our docking connector as well. I've just noticed that. So no docking connector either. which means we're going to want to put a new one on the ship, which means we're actually going to want to position the ship off the edge here. Alright, now we should be locked on. Turn everything off. Alright. That wasn't ideal. But let's not stress about it. Let's just get these hydrogen thrusters back on. So we know that we're going to need a couple on the back here. So one there. No, one's not actually going to be able to go on there. So it's not just the thrusters that we're going to need. It's also the box that we're going to need. So we're going to need a converter. Small conveyor. That was on the back just there. That is going to require an interior plate. Let's go over here and get that. I'm just going to put 2 of these on for now. I know it's different to what was on the other side, but that's fine. Only because we want that. 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's go and grab these bits. Oh. Almost there.
Fuel low. Fuel critical.
Alright, let's go get some more rocket fuel. Can do that. And we need a dot connector as well, so let's chuck that on the back as well. Oh, we need some steel plates. I think we put them all away. Right, let's get this connector on. With all of the bits that we need. All right. I guess we're just going to go up with what we've got. I mean, we've lost all of the ice that we had. We've got a new connector now, which means we also lost all the bits we had in that side that connector. So, I mean, we're missing a lot of bits. I don't actually know what we're missing. I just know we're missing a lot of bits. So, I guess the first thing is going to be that connector too. Chucking what we can in there. That's full. That's full. So now we've just got the O2 generator. So that means we can use... I think we can probably get it from here. We need to get some ice. No, we can't. We'll have to go over here to get it. Want to grab some ice. Much as we really can. We can actually get in here now. Turn this on. Unlock ourselves. And just head back over to here now. Nope, didn't want to lock onto there. There we go. We're on. Perfect. Oh. Oh, it's a new dock connector, isn't it? So we're going to have to grab that. Where is it? Dock connector 2. Switch lock. 8. Done. 2 off. Alright, and now from here we can transfer all the ice across that we need. So let's just look at the ship. Base cargo top. It's got enough ice there. We'll chuck that in. Connector 2. We can chuck as many pads in as we can. Everything else is full. We're also full as an individual. We've got some more ice on here in case we need it. Alright, let's just check those tanks out. How much did we burn through? Type in spaceship. Looking for the tanks. 85, 86. Alright. We can also see that in the bottom right hand corner there. Tells us what we've got left. We're just going to go up like this then. Alright, we just learnt our lesson. We tried. We chucked a load of extra stuff on. And got ourselves a little bit too carried away there. I think maybe we can try one more, but we are pretty full up anyway, so... That should be enough for us. We're at 90%. Alright, let's try it this time. We're going to turn on our thrusters. We're going to press 7 to undock. Unlock ourselves. Right, so we can go up like this. This does work. That is pretty good. So, do you know what we're going to do? We are going to... Oh. We're locked. We're gonna try this again. Not as crazy as last time. We do need an interior for this, so... let's just do that. We'll take out 100 out of there. Take out an interior in there. We'll grab the bits we need to build this. And then we're going to try exactly what we did before. So we can't connect to that, unfortunately, because it's not part of the base. We'd have to tube it in a different way. We're not going to mess about with that at the moment. So we're going to have to manually load this up. But I feel like we're just going to need a lot more of those. Trying to think what else we might need here. I feel like steel plates are probably the most important thing at the moment. Maybe some silicon. We can do some basic building once we've got the survival thing up, as long as we've got enough stone or things like that. So maybe we can take in some stuff with us and get the refinery up, get the assembler up, and we can do that. We've got a lot of resources we could take up with us here to print more stuff. Take a few more of these grids because we can always break those down if we need to. I think we're going to want some more computers. I definitely think we're going to need some more steel. Oh, we've run out of iron, so we haven't even got any more. We'll take internal plates. And then we need to take some extra ice up. Well, or do we? There's a lot of iron up there, so once we can build the drill, if we can build the drill and get a refinery up there, at least if we do that before we do anything else with a dock, then at least we can start to process the iron that we're short to do the things that we need. So We'll take some cobalt up there because we don't have any of that. We do want to build a battery when we're up there. So let's take some power cells because I forgot that. We're not going to have any power up there, are we? That's the other thing. We're going to have to build solar panels. Rely on the solar and the battery because we've got no wind. Alright, so also we are going to need some bulletproof glass. We're going to need some solar panels. So let's just go into production here. Solar cells, we'll make like 100 of those. We're going to need that. We're going to need some girders. Take some of them. Take up some solar panels. Take up some small tubes. More solar panels, more steel tubes. And I think that's going to be enough. I mean, if we're short, we're short. We'll take up some more power cells though. We definitely don't have enough of those. Can't remember actually how many battery was. $80 power cells. Yeah, we definitely don't have enough. But we're pretty much full. That's all we can take up with us at the moment. That's going to have to do us. Hope we can get some solar panel up there. We'll see. We're going to do our first run. We might have to come back and just do 2 runs. That's fine. It is what it is. We're going to head up. Alright, so let's do this. We're going to unlock, and now we're going to go straight up. So first we're going to do is put these on, turn this off. Alright, we got enough to go up this time. So 2 was far too many. 1 works, 2 was too many. So this does work. So just bearing in mind when you're building, you have to take this in consideration. Also, we are burning hydrogen fuel at the moment. And the reason we're doing that is because if we go to the groups and press K, if we have a look at forward thrust, we have not considered these to be added into forward thrust. They needed to be added in, so now they're there. But these are the 2 new ones, so they should actually be blocked off at the moment. Perfect. Right, we are still heading up, so that is good. They're both connected now, that's good. The dock is connected, that's good. And I don't think we lost anything else, so we're okay. So just heading up. Lessons were learnt. We could have put that cargo on the top, actually. If we'd have done that, we could have laid it straight on top of the other one and used it. We are going 72 meters a second, so we're okay. We're all right like we are. It was just the 1 extra cargo pushed us over the edge. That's all it was. That 1 extra cargo box was too much for us. 23 minutes of battery. We're good. All right, now we're up high enough. We're going to start losing out on that altitude now. You see us at 62 meters a second. We're starting to slow down a little bit. Getting down to 50 meters a second. It's still climbing. And keep an eye on that. But any second now, that's going to slow down. And we're going to have to swap over to this. So now we're going to turn those off. We're going to continue the rest of the way on these thrusters. Get this speed up. Right, look at that. Look at that. We're going down again. Same thing that happened before. Right, we're going up now. But we're only using 2 of these thrusters, which is really strange. There we go. We've got all 4 of them on now. Right, now we're going up again. So all thrusters, they're obviously not connected to it, so we need to fix that. We're trying to get up to 100 meters a second. We're not there yet. We are working towards our signals in space, which are only over here, so we're going the right way. Heading towards that space base. We're going down again. Right, now we're going up. We're really, really struggling to go up at the moment. We cannot get out of this orbit. We're going down again. We are too heavy. We cannot get out of this orbit. Four 9, 4 8. No, we're going down. Three 8 again. 3 5. These 4 thrusters are just simply not enough. What we could try and do. Right, we're going to try and do this. We're not able to get off the ground. We're back down again. We just can't get up. We're too heavy. We're going to turn this off. We're going to go back to thrusters again. We're already down to 60%, so this is really, really difficult for us. We're really struggling to get up. Now, we also have a problem when we consider the groups. When we look at all thrust, which is going to be the hydro thrust. The hydro thrust also does not have these 2 attached to it, so we need to save those as well, so then it's all connected. Alright, let's try again. Right, we are trying to get up. Alright, we're up, we're going. Again, we are not able to get up high enough. We are down again, so. Leveling off. Okay, trying to head out one more time. I just don't think we're going to be able to do it. We're going to try, but I just don't think we're going to be able to do that. We just keep hitting this barrier, but we just can't get up. We're going to go full power this time. We're going to burn through all of our hydrogen to get out here. I don't even know if we're going to get out of the atmosphere with this. We are climbing, but we're at 50% hydrogen now. Now, we only need to get out of the atmosphere. But we really struggle to get above this 6,000 meter mark. And I think, again, we're going to struggle here. I'm down to 48% hydrogen. Now, we are climbing, but it's not really enough at the moment. We're burning through. Almost at 6,000 meters now. No, we're going back down. So what we're going to do, we're going to turn these on with these, and we're actually going to try and go up as well at the same time. Just see if we can push through this 6,000 mark. Right, we've pushed through it. We're trying to use multiple boosts and thrusters now to get us up. We are burning through heavily. Alright, we are going up. Hopefully we've just got through the majority of that and we should be okay. So gravity's getting a little bit better now. But we are down to 25% hydrogen, which means we're really struggling and we need to start converting some of this. And we don't really have much left here, so we're going to have to go in and move some stuff about, and that's going to be a challenge. We're going to keep pushing up. Up to 10,000 now. Okay, we're good. 16%, but we are pushing out. We're out of that hold, that initial hold now, so we can start to taper off a little bit, and that is going to help us to preserve just a little bit of fuel. Down to 13%. Hard to get out of this this atmosphere here. Can't actually see the space base. I don't know where it is. There it is. Kind of heading up in this direction now. Alright, we are getting closer. That is good. But we are down to 8%, which means that is soon going to fall off if we don't sort it out. So, what we need to do... Oh, we don't have any ice left. No, we are going down, ladies and gentlemen. There is nothing we can do about that. We are going down. We are not getting out of this. There is no way we are getting out of this. 3%. It was an absolute pleasure knowing you. We're going down already. Still being held by that gravity. Getting closer now. Yep, heading down now, as you can see, 15,000 meters, closing down, getting further away. And that's it, we're out. Back down we go. We got so close. We got so close. Alright, now the question is, can we land? Can we land with nothing on us? That's going to be the challenge here. We've got no hydrogen, we can't do anything to control our movement. All we can do... I really thought I had some ice on me. I must have burnt through all of that. Everything that was in the tanks, everything that was in a backup, we burnt through all of that and we didn't even get outside the atmosphere. The only thing we have now to be able to help us is this atmospheric thrusters, and that has got to get us towards where we're going, and we are coming down at a crazy fast rate. And we are nowhere near where we want to be. So how we land this without crashing is going to be interesting. So I'm going to kind of go this way because what I want to do is when these kick in a minute, and they're just starting to now, they're going to push us forward. Because we're tilting down. But they're also going to fly us to the ground really quickly as well. So I need to balance doing this to go this way with doing this to keep going up. My hand is firmly on the spacebar right now, trying to go higher. Okay, so this ship, far too small to be able to take that. We're going to have to do 2 payloads. Alright, here we go. We're coming down. And we are coming down hard. That spacebar is on. Okay. We're able to hover here. We can see the base. Okay. We might be alright here. I'm just going to bring it down. Nope, 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 nope. Ladies and gentlemen, this is not how this was meant to end today. This is very unfortunate. Very unfortunate indeed. For the purpose of saving you some time, I am going to load because I just feel like if I don't, I'm just going to be watching me rebuild a ship again and going, ugh. So as painful as that is, I think before we took off here, this was us ready to go. Let's come back. We learnt some lessons. We definitely know what not to do. Oh yes, we are ready to go, but oh no, we know what's going to happen. Deja vu. We are simply not ready for this. Not unless. Not unless. Let's do this. Extra thrusters. Extra thrusters. Ladies and gentlemen, we're going to need, if we're going to make this work, we're going to need extra thrusters. You know what? 3 at the back. That should be enough, right? This should be enough. This should be more than enough. Now, the other thing that we're going to need is more back thrusters as well. And for that, we're going to need conveyor. We're going to use a small conveyor. We need interior plates. interior plates, which we have. We'll put them on top there. But 2 more thrusters should be more than enough, I hope. Oh, that's a big old thruster. We could have put that in the back, couldn't we? That'd make a big difference. Look at the size of that. That's not the thruster I was looking for. That's what I was looking for. I need steel plates. Alright, so we're going to put 1 on there. And we're going to put 1 on there. Make sure we've got nothing else building. We're going to go 1, 2. We're going to go 3, 4. And then just see what we can do. Last bit. Okay. Let's take some extra ice up with us because, you know, we learned our lesson the hard way. Oh, we need the batteries, don't we? We forgot batteries. Because we're going to need battery when we get up there. We're going to need solar power when we get up there, so that's the other thing. I don't think the batteries are important. We can build a battery when we get up there. We're going to need solar. We're going to need girders and we're going to need solar panels. That's what we're going to need. In fact, what do we need to make a solar panel? Steel plates, construction, girders, solar cells, bulletproof glass. Excellent. So let's take up some bulletproof glass, which I'm sure we've got. Let's take up... I think that's it. Some solar panels. And we are pretty much loaded now. I don't think there is anything else we can fit in here. No, we are good to go. We are full. Yep. Full. Everything's full. We're good. All full. We've got spare ice. I mean, we've got as much as... Alright. Moment of truth, ladies and gentlemen. Let's try this again. Spacebound. Take 2. Now, before we go, this is the problem we made last time. We did not add all of the new thrusters to the forward thrust. So the forward thrust now should have additional thrusters, which is going to be these ones. These need to be added to it, saved into that group. And the atmospheric thrusters also have 3 more to be added to them now. Everything else is irrelevant and doesn't matter unless you want to know about hydro thrust, which is all of the hydro thrusters, because we now have the additional 2. Oh, there. Save those as hydro thrust. So that was the problem we made before. Now we should be okay. So we're going to turn on. We're going to turn off these. What? Right, well that's not right. Because they should have been... Do you know what? Hold on a sec. Just 1 sec. I just made sure they were turned off, right? I'm pretty sure of it. Just made sure they were turned off. Let's double check. I'm pretty sure I just set all this up. So let me check. Target block is off. The forward thrusters, which are going to include these 2, we're going to save. The hydro thrust is also going to include these 3. Oh no, shouldn't there be a 4th one? Oh no, wait. Hydro thrust. Hold on, hydro. That's the hydro thrust that needs to be added to it. Sorry. The forward thrust is that with those. The atmosphere thrust is that with those. That should be better. Off and off. Turn all this off actually at the moment. Because everything else is off. Okay. I think that's better. So we're going to turn on these. Check they're all working. Yep. Okay, perfect. We're going to turn on all these. Make sure they're all working. Yep. Then we're going to turn on these. Make sure they're all working. Yep. Alright. So with these thrusts on, with our batteries, we should be good to go. We've got everything we need. So we're going to do this and we're going to press this to go up. We are not going up. We are too heavy. 9 thrusters are not enough to lift this up. Crazy. Nine thrusters are not enough to lift that up? Really? Alright. More thrusters. I need steel plates for this. I think we're just making this too heavy now. We'll try it. We'll see what happens. Let's try it. Quite a lot here. And this is only just enough to get us out of orbit. This is not enough to get us... I don't know if those are going to be enough. We may need some more. I don't know. We made 6. 6 just might not be enough to get us out of here. If we're having to put this much on the back here... How much do we weigh now? 67. Alright, let's try this. All of the thrusters are on. All of the thrusters are on. No? Wow. So even with all of that, we still don't have enough to get us off the ground. That is crazy. That is still not enough to get us off the ground. And that's a lot. Ah, that's the problem. We don't have enough, like the batteries are clipping. So we don't have enough power. So we need more power. That's the problem here. We're too big now. And we need more power. Those batteries are just simply not enough. See how much we've got? See, when we do this, we're going to 100% straight away. That's the problem. So when we're trying to take off at the moment, we can't. Yeah, we simply can't. Let's try this as well. No. No. Alright. I mean, we've tried. And this is where I guess a lot of the trial and error is going to come from. Being able to try this and play with it and get ideas as to what works and what doesn't. But that was, we've done well so far. I think we've done really well so far. But we just got to the point there where we just cannot. Whoa, 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 whoa. What's going on? Here we go. Now we go up. So slowly, it is insane. I can't see us having enough to get us out of here. Also, we're fighting against us with a downwards, which is annoying. Let's try it. I don't think we got enough. I just don't think we got enough. This will get us up to about 6. And then we're going to have to turn on the rear thrusters, and we're going to have to do that. I just don't think this is going to be good enough. All right, up to 6,000. Let's try it. Wait, what? Go. Come on. Come on. 5, 4, 3. No, we are coming back down. Nope. Nope. Not a chance. We are coming back down. We are coming down, and we are coming down hard. We're just burning through everything. Alright. Let's go back. We're going to have to load a game. We're going to have to go back into our world. We're going to go to our backups. I think we said it was somewhere around here, right? Before we were going to take off. Wasn't this when we were grinding everything down and getting to that point where we were just, we don't quite have enough? I think it was around here somewhere. I think this was the one. It was about an hour ago. We're going to load this one and see how we do. Kind of glad you get to see this episode. It's the only time I'm going to do it. But I think it's important that you understand if you're playing as well, you need to see how challenging this can be. So we are full right now. We have. All right. Lessons have been learnt. Full, full, full. And that is also full. We have everything we can have on us. That's it. We're off. We're not even going to sit here and waste any time. We're off. We're just going. See you later. We're not going to add any more complexity to these problems. We're gone. Let's get up to our 6,000. About 6,000 meters, which is where we need to be before we can turn on our thrusters. Going up much quicker and much easier now, even though we're fully loaded. We've still got... Because don't forget, every time you add a new component to the ship, whether it's a thruster, that adds weight as well. So even though you're adding thrust, you've also got weight. All of this needs to be considered. Alright. Starting to taper off a little bit now. Speed's going down a little bit. I think it's time to move over. And keep going. Alright, and then in we go. So, turning off our thrusters now, moving over to these. And hopefully that's going to be enough to push us out. Alright, we're going to keep that. Keep that going. We are still heading in the right direction. That is nice to know. Nope, now we are starting to head down. Again, we're struggling. We got the speed, but we're just heading in the wrong direction. I just don't understand. We can't get out. No matter what we do, we are really struggling to get above the ground. Look, we are just sinking. Doesn't matter what we do. We cannot seem to go higher. Right, that should be slowing us down now to the point we can start going up again. That's it, we're slowing, we're slowing. Alright, now we're starting to go up again. So now we're starting to go up. The momentum is just pushing us back so hard. The problem is every time we try and taper off, we're just losing all momentum. So we're just going to have to burn. We're just going to have to burn. We're going to have to try and just burn and get out and just not slow down. And just keep that momentum going. Because that, otherwise that's what's killing us. Alright, let's get this speed up. Alright, we're heading up. We're going to get that speed up. Alright, we're not going to stop this time. We're just going to keep going. I know we're going to burn through more hydrogen, but we're just going to go for it. We need to get out of this gravitational pull. Alright, we're going a little bit more vertical now. We started to lose gravity now from the planet, so we should be okay to go straight up. Okay. Heading up now, we've got some decent speed, pretty much up vertical now. There we are in our tux. Okay, starting to get some decent altitude now. Think we're going to be alright this time. We have got the thrusters on full, and the only reason if we turn these off, it does taper us off a little bit. We'll try now and see what happens. Yeah, we're alright now. I think we're going to be okay now. I think we're far enough out that we're going to be good. Alright. No, we're actually going back down. We're going back down, so we need to bring this up. You can look at the meters per second to see what's happening here. Alright, now we're going back up again. So it's all about watching at meters per second. That's the challenge right now. So we're at 99 meters per second. Now we're just stalled. We're not going any higher now. No, we're going back down again. So we've got to just keep holding on to this. It should be getting easier the higher we go, actually, but we're just going to go full. We're going full speed. We're not wasting any more time on this. We're just going full speed. We're going to burn through as much as we need to, but we're going to go up. We'll disable these thrusters, and that's it. We're up. Just full power. 61% hydrogen left. Stunning day if we look over there. Rotate ourselves round. Look at that. What a beautiful morning. What a day. Alright, heading away from our base now. Getting a bit closer now. So our Earth base is actually over there. So we've come all the way over this way to now come over here. So we took a real swing sideways there when we lost power. But we're climbing now, and that's all that counts. Nothing else really matters. We're getting out. That was a hard, like, fully loaded to get this up. That was a real challenge. So we obviously need more power. And we have to work out what we can do. We have to run some tests, see what we can get up with, find out what works, what doesn't. But the next load hopefully will help us out. If we can stick a drill on the front of this and we can get the refinery up with a solar panel, then maybe we can then look to get the assembly up. And that might help us initially. I don't know if we're going to have enough parts to do that. We'll have to wait and see. We might have to put a basic refinery up to get started. It depends. We could always go back down and pick another load of stuff up, but this is proven to be like really challenging. %20 hydrogen, and we're not out yet. Okay, I kind of feel like we need to go just straight up at the moment. We need to get out of this atmosphere. Or this gravity, at least. Down to a level where it's not going to burn for all this hydrogen. Because we are just... yeah, we're just burning at the moment for no reason. I'm going to have to bring this down. I have no choice. Okay, we're still climbing. Got 9% left. 0.13 gravity to go. Have we got anything in the tank reserve? No, this is it. If we don't get out of this gravity, if we don't get out of this, that's us. We have 9%, which we have to be able to get out of this Earth's orbit. We're at 8% now. This is really going to be close. Okay, bringing us down to the minimal amount of boost. As you can see, we're just using a tiny amount of thrust to try and get us out of this. Got 95 meters a second at the moment. We're still going strong. I think we're going to be okay. Once we're out, we can just coast. Down to 7% left. We'll grab some ice when we're out and we'll top everything up. We'll be good. .08, we're so close. We're almost out. .07. We did really well to get out with this. We did really well. We'll head over there in a minute. We're just going to get out of the gravity world to start with. I think we're going to be alright. 0.6 now. We've got 6% fuel left. We burnt so much getting out of here. We burnt so much. We're really going to be close, because if we run out, then yeah, there's not really much we can do if we run out. 0.05. .6% left. We're not really burning much at all, which is nice. Now we're out, pretty much out. This should be a lot easier to move. There we go, we're out. We're officially out. Alright. Now we're going to head towards here. Now we should be able to coast now. In fact, we should be able to turn these off. And we're still just going to keep coasting at 100 meters a second. Oh, it looks like we've just seen a bad player or an NPC. Just saw that red marker. That means that is a hostile. Alright, we're going to keep moving at 100 meters a second. Towards our space base. We'll get there. Okay, just pushing us in this direction. Now we need to leave the rest because we need enough to be able to stop. So I'm going to turn that off now and we're just going to coast the rest of the way. Kind of just really skimming the Earth's atmosphere here. We've got to make sure we don't fall back into the gravity, because that will be terrible if we do. And we have 3% to stop. We're going to be using all of this as our space brakes. Which is number 6, which we're going to want to turn on. We didn't bring an antenna up either. We have to build one of those because we have no idea where our ship's going to be. We can put our ship on the space base, which will be alright as long as we get there. But we've got 3% left. So as long as we've got enough to stop, because otherwise we are just going to keep coasting forever. We'll never stop. I can see it. It's getting closer. We're moving really slow. So even though we're moving at 100 meters a second, kind of feels like we're not moving at all. Which is a bit weird. Uh-oh. That was a mistake. Pressed the wrong button. Right, we're actually going the wrong way now, so I don't know how we're going to do this. Okay. We've got 1%. Which means I don't think we're going to be able to stop this. Because we've just shot past where we want to go. And we're out. Which means we have no way of stopping now. Which is a real problem. Because we're floating the wrong way. And we have no way of stopping floating. I mean, we're getting closer. But what do we do? We're just going to start hitting stuff. Uh-oh. There's nothing we can do. That was close. That was super, super close. There's nothing we can do. We're just floating in space. There's nothing we can do. We have no way of being able to stop. Unless we turn our engines off. But then what? What can we do? We're so close. We were 8 kilometers away. I don't think at this stage there's anything we can do. We've just floated on past it. Oh dear. This doesn't seem to want to do anything. They just don't work out here. They're only atmospheric thrusters. The only thing we could really do at this stage is try and jump off, fly ourselves to a asteroid, hope that it had ice, mine it, get back, somehow find our ship. Yeah. Ladies and gentlemen, this is we're just floating forever into space. There's nothing we can do about that. There's nothing we can do about that. Okay. This is a lot harder than I thought it was going to be. And I'll be honest with you, I'm struggling. I'm really, really struggling. I need to... Oh no, I just loaded up the wrong one. That was my bad. I just loaded up the one with all the extra stuff on it, which we know that doesn't work. Wait, wasn't it this one? I don't even know anymore. I'm so lost. I don't even know anymore. I'm so lost. I don't know what to do here apart from just taking out a load of stuff. We need more ice. We need to take more ice with us, but we're already taking so much. Oh no, that's the one with all the extra stuff on it. Look, that's not good enough. It's too much. It's too much. It doesn't work. It's too heavy. Wasn't it this one, 1810? I think this was the one, wasn't it? Ready to go, 1810. Interesting. Yeah, that still has the refinery there. Alright, so I just need to load up with ice. I just need more ice. And this whole thing just needs more ice. Do we have any space? If we do, we're taking ice. Alright, we'll load that up with ice. We're going to take some more ice. Everyone's got ice. Are we good? Alright, we've got ice. Let's try this again. We're on. We're off. Here we go. We go straight up. We're just going to get out of orbit. Once we're out of orbit, we'll work on getting towards where we need to go. But let's just go straight up and out of orbit for now. I don't want to waste any time messing about. Okay, we're going up as far as we can at the moment. Right, watching that speed start to taper off. That's it. We'll keep it going until it gets down to about 60 and then we're just going to go. Thrusters and straight up, full power. That'll do us. We're kicking into these. Straight up now. Alright, we're not going to slow down. We're just going to go full power. Get up as high as we can. I know we're going to burn a lot doing this, but if it gets us out of that initial hump that we need to get out of, it'll be worth it. $8.2 already, that's good. 85%. We're doing so much better this time. So much better this time. Okay. I think we can start to taper off ever so slightly now. Yeah, we're climbing nicely now. We're going to start to taper off. Still climbing, still tapering off. Still climbing, still tapering off. Alright, now we're good. 78%. That was so much better that time. So much better. Still climbing. Starting to struggle to climb a little bit. We're going to just push a little bit more power now. You can see we're starting to slow down. We're stopping a little bit. So we're going to push up a little bit more. Alright, we're going to keep pushing up. Pushing up more power. Until those numbers start rattling up higher. No, we're going down again now. Now we're going to push that power up. We're going to keep pushing up. Now we're going up again. That's it. Now we're climbing nicely. So 75%. We're still going. I'll taper off a tiny bit now. A little bit more. Just watching those numbers. Got to make sure that those meters keep going up, because that's further away from Earth. So the P gravity, that's good. Hydrogen's good. Meters per second is good. Moving away from Earth at a decent distance, that's good. All right, tapering off. Okay, now we're good. Halfway there, 70% this time. Much, much better. Much better. Bringing this down. The speed is pretty good. Distance increasing nicely. 70%. 0.48 now. Alright, I think we're good. Alright, we're good. Got no hands on the controls at all at this stage. I'm not touching any button. I'm not touching anything. Alright, we're starting to come down a little bit now, so we need to put a little bit more power through this. Oh. Bit more power through this. Alright, starting to go up again now. And we're going again. Alright, starting to taper off again. Again, not pressing any buttons now because we've got the 44. But if we look at this in terms of what we're doing here, forward thrust, this is what is controlling us. The thrust override here. And this is what we're using. 0.3 now, gravity, still 66% hydrogen left. That's really good. I think the reason we've got so much as well is because we've still got loads of ice here, which is really nice as well. We haven't even used all our ice up, look. We can chuck all this ice in here. We can even put this ice in here as well. Look, we've got all that ice. It's going to keep converting that ice for us. Nice. Right, heading up. We're going to get it this time. We're almost out already. Nice. Keep going up. Heading towards those asteroids. Getting out of that gravity well. Perfect. Much better. Much, much better this time. Alright, let's have a little look behind us. You can see we're almost out there. Just going to head towards these asteroids now. Still heading up. At a decent distance away from Earth. 0.13 gravity left. %60 hydrogen remaining. Still got a little bit of ice left. Not much, but a little bit of ice left. Much, much better this time round. So we're going to head up just above where we want to go, just so that we can get out of the gravity, because if we have a look behind us, we're actually starting to move around with the curvature of the Earth, as opposed to going straight up. So we're not getting out of the gravity, we're just skirting along at the same distance. And while we are at 31.5, we're not really going up as much as we was before. We are still going up, just not like we was before, so... Alright, bringing this down now. We're almost out, so we can really relax now in terms of the thrust. Right, that is pretty much minimum thrust now. There is an enemy over there. 63%. That makes a huge, huge difference. You see the difference there just by how you exit the orbit. And I think it's really good that you got to see that, actually, because I struggled there for you to see. It's not so easy. It's quite easy to make mistakes. We'll go past this asteroid. We must build an antenna for our ship. So this asteroid is actually within the orbit of Earth. So I would actually, if I landed, well, if I was around this, I would actually be using up fuel. It's a beautiful asteroid, though. Oh. Someone over there I don't want to see. Don't really want to get into a fight at this stage. Can't see anything on that at the surface level. There's a beautiful asteroid. We're going to block out the sun in a moment if we're not careful. And we're heading nicely towards the space base. Still got some ice being converted here, just while we're back up to 71%. 8 hours of battery, we're good. Good place to be now. So, .07 in terms of gravity, we're as good as out. And we're just going to head towards this space base, which we're almost there now. Alright, we'll just push up towards this now. Get some decent speed so we can get out. And that's about it. We're just about out of Earth's orbit. 69% left. Last little leg up now, last 12 kilometers, and then we'll be able to start building. Okay, if we can stay up here, that's going to be ideal. Alright, here they are. Our space base, our little cluster of asteroids. 39,000 meters above the Earth. .05. We're really on the cusp here of the Earth's gravity. That is really loud. Alright, that's it. We're out. We made it. We're out. We've done it. Alright, so we want the space base, which is over here. Beautiful. We made it, finally. That was a mission. Obviously, we could have rebuilt the ship and we could have gone through that whole experience, and I appreciate you probably would have wanted me to do that to make it more realistic, but at the same time, I just don't feel like you really wanted me to waste your time watching me struggle like that. Or maybe you did. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I should have. But I want to get up here and build this, so right, let's turn these on. Here it is, ladies and gentlemen. Here is our space base. Now, we have to flip it. And also, we don't want to land and blow anything up. So we're gonna put it down just on the rock. We're down. We did it. We made it. I mean, that was emotional. We're down. We made it. We're here. Let's keep building. Let's get this survival kit built first, shall we? I know we're going to have enough bits for this. It's offline because we don't have enough power, so we are going to need to get that solar power up. Let's get the solar panel. This is going to be important for us. We're going to need steel plates for that. Sure, we've got a few steel plates in here. All right, let's have a look at where we're going to put this. I guess for now that can just go here. We can move it later if we need to. Okay, just a few more girders. Have we got enough though? I don't think we have, you know. Oh, we didn't bring any girders with us, did we? No, we did not. We do not have the girders with us. So we can't even power this up. We could put a survival kit on here though, maybe. We would need a steel plate for this. Alright, hold on. We maybe have a workaround. Do you know what? Let's do it. We'll take this one down. This is what we're going to do. So we'll put everything back in here. Chuck that back. It says not everything could be deposited. Why not? Okay, perfect.
Inventory full. Inventory full. Inventory full.
Right, we break that down. And we use this to build this. We just need to go back and grab these.
Inventory full.
Second one. Third one. Aha! We have a working survival kit. Fantastic. So, what do we need to build with this in production? We need to build some girders. What do we not have though? First thing we need to do is disassemble. This will put components to ingots, right? So, what do we have that we don't necessarily need right now? Oh. That's the key, right? What do we have that we don't necessarily need? Let's put some of these in here. And then we can go into... Oh, can we not disassemble mode? We can't do that? No? That's crazy. It's fine. It's fine. How many of these do we need? What exactly do we need? Let's have a look here. We can figure this out. There's so much iron around here. Remember we found so much iron? What do we need? We need 12 girders. We can do this. Right, let's just... Let's start here, right? Was there any iron on this rock? I don't believe there was. Okay.
Inventory full.
Inventory full. Lots of space rocks. Okay, let's go. We're going to pump this into here. And that is going to start.
Inventory full.
Okay. Are you not making them? Oh no, of course why would you? Because you haven't started making these yet. So now you got stone, you can start making these. Whilst you're doing that, I'm just going to chill here for a minute. All right. We've got enough stone. Stone's going to make these. Nice. There we go. Look, we are producing right now. How much battery have we got left on the spaceship? 4 hours at this rate. Okay. Let's just see if we can get some power, shall we? I should be able to access these from here. I can. Also got some stone in there I can push through. Grab these girders. Nice. This is progress. We're gonna need 32 solar cells. I don't think we brought any solar cells up with us either, did we? Right, what do we need now? Just need more. There's just loads of stone just floating out in space. Okay. I can keep that going while I go and get some more.
Inventory full.
Okay.
Inventory full.
Trying to catch all the rocks so I don't just leave any random bits floating about. Another 6 there. Just 32 solar panels now. That is all I need. I didn't bring any solar panels with me, so we'll just make them like this instead. This is going to need the silicon wafers and a nickel. Both of which I can get from this, but I don't have enough at the moment.
Energy low.
Okay, I can fix that in a bit. Get that working. Perfect. That's all there. That's all there. Okay. Not really much else I can do with any of that. I could just come and jump into the cockpit. And if I do that, my energy will go back up. As will my O2 and my hydrogen, because it's just going to refuel everything for me. All right. We just need some power. We're very close. We've got 3 there. Before we run out, so we need to go and get some more stone. A few more solar panels. A bit more rock.
Inventory full.
Okay. Pretty sure there was another big bit I just saw, but... The good news is we're not using up anywhere near as much hydrogen. There is some iron over there, but I can't do anything because I don't have the refinery at the moment, so...
Inventory.
The fact that all this beautiful iron is around here is irrelevant because I can't even use it. We'll get that bit. There's another bit there. There's a bit over there. Just grabbing all these little bits that I left out.
Inventory full.
Hold on. Oh, there we go. All right, let's see how we're doing. 1. We've got 1. Wow. Okay. This is going to take some time. I understand. Okay. Maybe we just go back down and then come back up again because, I mean, we've already pushed through quite a bit of stone and we've only got 2 panels and we need 32. We're going to be here for a long time doing this. It might be quicker just to go back down and come back up again. We need 32 of these. It might be quicker to go down and come back up again. I don't know if we're going to have any solar panel at the moment with the sun there. Maybe we will. There's a bit on it. We'll see. Let's right, let's just look. So we want to build this assembler and we want to build this refinery, yeah? So let's do that. We'll grab all these bits out here. We'll start to build this and then I think in the next video we'll go back. And we'll just pick up the rest of the gear. This is definitely a 2-trip run. Good news is that's now built. Now we're going to use the rest of the stuff we've got here to try and build this. This is the big one. Okay. I think that's pretty much everything out of this ship. I've got a feeling this ship is almost going to be empty now. So we've got... We just need the cargo box, right? The large cargo box. Large cargo container. Right, where are we going to put this? I don't think we actually decided in the end, did we? Kind of thinking maybe... Oh, I need interior plates. I didn't pick them up. Okay. So I'm actually thinking maybe we put this like underneath here like so. And we could stick it down here. That'd be pretty cool. But that's pretty cool. It sits underneath like that. And we could pipe it all up, right? What if we did it there like that? Kind of sits inside like that. That's pretty sick. Oh. Let's look at what we can do with this. So we've still got a few more materials. We can maybe not build it, but definitely get it ready. All right. That's most of what we had on us. That is not far off being built. I think we might actually be able to build this, you know. Oh, maybe not. We're still missing a few things. Alright, so we need metal grids. Metal grids, motors, computers. Okay, metal grids, motors, computers. I don't think we've got anything left here, right? Oh no, look, we do. We've got motors. We haven't got any computers. We haven't got any metal grids. But we have got these. Right, so now it's just computers and metal grids. Computers and metal grids, steel plates, large steel tubes. Wow, there's still quite a lot of stuff we need. 1,000 steel plates, steel tubes, solar panels. I guess it's not terrible what we need. Like the list isn't that bad, and we should hopefully. I think we can bring it all back, right? I'm pretty sure we can bring it all back. Let's just make a quick note so we know what we need. I'm just gonna say. I'm gonna say 64. 59. I'm gonna say 59 solar panels. Because I want to build maybe 2 of these, so that allows me to build another one. Everything else can kind of wait there. I'm not too worried about it. And on this one, we need, let's just say 1,000 steel plates. I think that's enough. 20 large tubes. Nothing else there really matters. And then underneath, we're going to need 20 metal grids. And let's just say 10 computers. And that's pretty much it. But then we're going to need to pipe it all up as well, right? So we're going to need 1. And then if we're going to come up from here, that's going to be 2. One, 2, 3, 4. And then up here it's 5, 6. So then 6. 6 conveyors. Okay. Oh, and a converter. A connector. Because we're going to need a connector as well. And a battery.
Energy low.
Alright, that's what we need. That's a lot of stuff. That's a lot of stuff. We do still have a little bit on here, but... I mean, we could leave this here, I guess. We could just... What, can we not get this stuff out? I mean, we could... I could technically just dump a load of that in there, right? It can just sit there and wait. Like until I come back. Survival kit, that's fine. That can all stay there. Alright. That's it, ladies and gentlemen. We've kind of pushed over today. we've made a start. I mean, oh, that was emotional today. It really was. It was emotional, but we did get there. So let's do this now because I don't want to take this back with me. That's going to be a bit of a waste. So let's just break this down.
Inventory full.
All right, we've got some bits there. Let's put this back down. We're going to put it back down here. We'll just flip it around here, like so. Perfect. For now, that's perfect anyway. We can fix that later. Let's build this up. We want to grab these off the top. So just missing like some steel plates, which I guess
Inventory full.
will come from there. Nope, okay. We need some more steel plates as well, so that's fine. But that's all we need from there. It's just steel plates. Alright. So then we'll have power. We'll have a printer. We'll have the assembly. We'll be able to have a spawn point in space. We'll have the refinery going. And then I guess we put a drill on the front of this. We go and get some iron. And then we can just start to look around. And we can start to refine out here then. So that's going to be next. All right, ladies and gentlemen, thanks for watching. This has been a long one and definitely a challenging one, but I hope you enjoyed it. Yeah, sorry about some of those engineering mishaps. Let's see if tomorrow's better. We can get down, get back up again with the rest of the gear, get this built. That'd be cool. Take care. I'll see you soon.